All right, here we are. I have actually cleaned up my mess. I've also switched the orientation of my table, even though I'm right-handed, because I have a new toy that I've finally gotten out to use. Here you go. And there it is. It's my Cricut Mini. And I finally got it hooked up, as I explained in my previous blog, and I've actually cut something with it. This is a scrapbook page I'm doing for my daughter, and I wanted to start simple, and so I just cut the font that comes with the Cricut Mini in Cricut Craft Room. So this is the font that's already built into the machine, and it's called Craft Room Basics or something like that. So I didn't have to use a cartridge, but I haven't glued it all down. Cut very easily. This is a closer view of the machine, and it only has two buttons, an on, and this is load or unload paper. It opens like this. Has the same little cartridge. Actually, this, or not cartridge, but cutting assembly. This is actually from my Cricut Expression, because for some reason there was no cutting assembly in my machine. I think it was just a mistake. They're sending me one. But it is 8.5 inches wide cutting space. So what you use is a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper to cut with, and you know, they come in all sorts of beautiful colors, and it's very easy. There's not a lot of paper wastage, because you can do it, whoops, my hand's shaking, that's bad. You can do it like you do on the Gypsy, and place things where you want them to be on the paper. And then you go on your computer, which my computer is right over here, and that's where my craft room, Cricut Craft Room, is set up. And you have to have a USB port. Here's my USB port. It's not plugged into the computer at the moment because it's kind of long and in the way. It's in the back. And it has to be plugged into your computer in order to work, because everything is done on the computer. There is no cut or anything else, but you can adjust all the measurements, everything, just like you would on the Gypsy in the Cricut Craft Room. And the one thing I'll tell you when I do the other video, but anyway, I was able to cut this without too much trouble once I got the thing installed on my computer. It took me 2 phone calls to Provacraft to understand what they were telling you to do, because their instructions are lousy. And I found that to be true with almost anything new you put in or install now, because there is no manual that comes with anything. And that just irks me to no end, because you have to download this huge PDF file, which takes forever, or call them up. So I called them up, and I called them up twice. And I found out that before I could install the cutting version of Cricut Craft Room, I had to disable my virus, and it doesn't mention that anywhere in the instructions. So, disable my virus blocker. And so, anyway, that's what the little thing looks like. It's about half the size of a regular Cricut Expression. It's quite lightweight. I don't know if it's going to take the part or the place of my Expression, because when I do my other video, I'll tell you some of the goods and bads about it. Okay, there you go.